Hey everybody, this is SW Chris again. I'm going to read to you a review that my friend Ferruccio posted. Um, he played this game expecting to get a lot more out of it than he did. Now, this is the map Settler's Rest that I did in a previous test video. And basically what happened is I zoned the whole thing in residential and high density roads, put in a town hall, a water tower and a power plant and a sewage dump over here, and basically let it sit and for an hour. And basically what happened is half my buildings in the city burnt down and my population doubled, and I never went into the negative on the budget. So check that video out on my channel if you're interested. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We do mostly Minecraft and Old Republic right now, but hopefully we'll expand into other things if you're interested. I'm actually going to be returning this game, and my friend's review here is a big reason why. So here it is. There are fundamental limitations with the new SimCity game that are not prevalent in the older SimCity games. The game's current problems cannot be shrugged off with the excuse that things will improve in the future. So far, the only thing EA has managed to improve is the server status, and even that is debatable. The initial wave of new gamers has subsided, and the excitement for a 10-year jump in technological capability possibly being introduced to SimCity has long since been dashed. After the many years, the modding community has had to improve SimCity 4. It is expected that the latest game was going to be met with lukewarm reception. However, the problems with the game run much deeper. This game is easy. It is painfully easy. I have run successful, lucrative cities, racking positive achievements and millions in profit that run on no healthcare, no police, and a self-sufficient water system that runs directly off the sewage dump with no filtration. Other users have managed to pack their cities with 200,000 residents after several nuclear disasters simply because there was a 0% tax rate. The AI is not at all what it was advertised to be. As another user aptly put, is literally as dumb as crap. The program that determines the pathfinding from home to day job is the exact same as the one that determines pathfinding from toilet to sewage outflow pipe. Sims are nameless, jobless entities that go home to new unoccupied houses in the evenings and new unoccupied workplaces the following mornings. This is in stark contrast to the fixed values that existed in SimCity 4. Nuclear power plants complain about having uneducated workers if those are the workers who happen to get to the call to go to work first. If you accidentally have a trailer park of low-income residents living nearby, you better destroy it. The traffic problems also cannot be shrugged off. The algorithm they use isn't even as good as a primitive version of Dijkstra's algorithm. I think I pronounced that right. The pathfinding for the traffic has resulted in endless traffic jams of moving vans going around in circles with perpetually for sale houses linked to them in another part of the city. Attempts to destroy the roads they are on to nudge them in the right direction simply results in them doing loops on a single stretch of road. This results in hourly income killing delays with occupying residential houses for taxpayers. The police cars and fire trucks also have the nasty habit of deploying an all-out response to the first oven fire in Joe Blow's trailer home while ignoring the new raging fire in a nearby skyscraper. I have seen this before. On Doc M's videos, definitely. When fighting a fire, the fire truck ensures a gridlock by preventing all traffic behind it from passing if it is a one-lane street. No, the solution is not to stuff yet another dual carriageway in the middle-income neighborhood. The solution is to allow for the passing of cars. This system of handling assets and pathfinding also casts light on a huge problem. The plots are too small. I might get a total of 4 or 5 hours making a utopia for my Sims before I run into the borders. This is not fun at all. Not only do I lose the reward of making a quaint town grow into a sprawling metropolis, the end product is not something to aspire to either. Keep up with RCI demand, and the end game for your small town is to have an unrealistic cancerous square jut out of barren, unedible that's a hard one. Okay, so let me start over. Keep up with the RCI demand, and the end game for your small town is to have an unrealistic, cancerous square jut out of barren, uneditable, server-owned nature, resembling a sort of modern-day Kowloon walled city. That's an interesting reference. So compare this style of gameplay to the adjacent city lots offered in SimCity 4, where you are granted the freedom to make vast farmland, small mountain towns, and urban sprawl in the valleys. The dotting of uneditable terrain with small plots also robs the SimCity series of the original intent of the game, open-ended creative play. This game, with its prepackaged achievements and leaderboard, insistence from EA on running specialist cities, Electronic City, Mining Town, Suburbs, starts to materialize something no player of the older SimCity games wants to see, being trapped by the goal-driven mechanics the developers wanted to put in place. I don't want goals. I want a simulation. SimCity 4 with its limitations did a great job simulating the interactions between cities. If you were careful, you could finesse an area into a near photogenic map of a real city. The best I can do with the new SimCity is to make a quaint plot of houses and windy streets that run into a predefined kilometer-long border. I have made single buildings using 3D programs larger than that. This is unacceptable. The DRM is terrible. No secret there. No one is arguing over whether EA has the right to do this with SimCity. Of course they have the right. Know another game that has DRM that isn't terrible? Minecraft, which we have plenty of videos of on this channel. You want the continual updates from the game? Don't get a pirated version. It's worked wonders for that game. DRM is a service for better or for worse. The goal of any service is to lay low and remain unnoticed. EA's DRM is right in your face. Always online is a terrible scheme, and EA has shown this to be the case. At best, users will be greeted with a barrage. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that was the light thing. Okay. So, at best, EA users will be greeted with a constant barrage of pop-up windows informing them when they have been disconnected from the central servers. The scheme also has resulted in users being banned from playing the game if they do something deemed unauthorized by EA. Want to edit outside of your boundaries? Sorry, that is EA territory. Heck, your cities are also EA territory. You simply have no option to play the full game offline or to host a server and play with friends without the constant overseeing eye of the game publisher. Yep. The sheer simplicity and linearity of this game makes it casual fare at best, and this DRM scheme will prevent many casual gamers who are on the go from picking up this game outside of an internet connection and playing. Minecraft at least had offline modes where you owned your creations and could host them whenever you pleased. Always online isn't out of necessity either, and out comes another cause for my distaste for the game. EA has lied to the customers about how their code works. They have insisted that offline mode simply is not possible because of how integrated with the servers their asset management system is. Yet as of today, we have people who are able to play the game offline indefinitely with no ill effects. What is going on here? The problems with the game and EA's response to customer woes made me feel more dirty purchasing this game than when I purchased my double order of spicy chicken sandwiches the 6th day in a row in 1 week. I've never felt so betrayed about a game purchase. I should have seen the warning signs ahead of time, such as the beta, which was limited to 1 hour of play. How did EA think that was a smart move? And what about the suppression of criticism on their support forums via the banning of users? This kind of behavior implies to me that EA has zero interest in having an award-winning game here, and hints to me that, much like a vitamin product salesman, their main goal is to get you out the door with the game in your hand and your money in theirs. My initial reviews of this game would have been roughly in line with the initial reviews that came out when this game was released. However, play it more than a couple days, and it is apparent that, contrary to the long-held hopes of the fan base, the shallowness runs deep. That was from my friend Ferruccio. And I think he's right. And I think the biggest betrayal is EA misrepresenting its game to its customers, not only in the level of simulation it ran and its marketing material, implied that it was definitely a deeper simulation than what you see here. This thing is running itself. I haven't done anything to it for an hour, and I've got $1.2 million, 13,395 residents. That's over double the population it was when I just kind of turned the autopilot on, let it go, and there it goes. I mean, this is actually kind of a nice visual metaphor for SimCity as it stands right now. Yep, it definitely is. All right, like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of my observations here in Ferruccio's review in the comments. We'll be happy to interact with you. And have a great day.